Hello, welcome to Waggoner Library. My name is Perla Spear. I am the library liaison for your program. I'm going to take a few minutes and walk you through some basic things that you need to know about the library. The way this video will work is a PowerPoint will show on the left, and on the right is a live image of the library homepage. So I will be able to demonstrate for you some of the things that are being talked about over here on the PowerPoint. So first off, there are some elements of general information to know. One, the library homepage. The URL is very simple, library.trevecca.edu. The library homepage is where you'll find links to library services and our collection information. You can use discovery search, which is an important component of research in the library. You can also jump to look at our databases, which are about over 120 some, maybe 130 some. Links to research guides, connecting with a librarian. You can also get library hours. You can see what times we are open today. So if you were to come to campus, you could check that out. So typically we are open 7 days a week. In the summer, our hours change. So check these library hours before reaching out about services or coming to campus. Now, your library card is important. Your library card is used to check out physical books and physical items in the collection. There is an 11-digit ID number on that card that is used when you request an interlibrary loan. If you don't know that, many online students do not have a physical card, but you should be able to know what that ID number is. If you don't, simply initiate a chat with the librarian, tell them you need your ID, and the librarian can look that up very quickly for you. That ID number is used to request information through interlibrary loan, and that's really important for you as a student to take advantage of as you are going through your research and the different courses and projects that you are taking, to take advantage of interlibrary loan services. So you get articles sent to you as PDFs. They are sent via email to you, so it's a very simple process to retrieve that full text of an article that may not be part of our collection. You can borrow books from another library. However, that's complicated with online students. If you're in the Nashville area, you are welcome to use our library. And of course, we have different avenues to get library assistance. From the library homepage, you see Get Help. You can schedule a meeting with the librarian. That's very helpful, for instance, if you need to understand APA more, or if you want to know about RefWorks, or you need research assistance. If you want to just simply chat with the librarian, initiate that chat here, that will be something quick. Where can I find this article, or what is my ID number? I'm going to go back to the library homepage here. Go to the next slide, which is about research guides. The library has created research guides for every program, and these research guides serve as locations where you can find all kinds of information relating to your program, such as what are the best databases to use, how to use APA 7, other resources like Google Scholar, etc. This is the URL for your program research guide right here. How do you get to it? Well, obviously you can copy and paste this URL in, or you can go here to research guides and under where it says search by program, you should see Psychology Online. That's your program guide. Go here. This is where you can quickly find resources that'll help you as an online psychology student. The research guide begins with helping you understand discovery search. So when we look at books here, we are going to see how to search discovery. And there are little tutorials that walk you through using discovery search. One of the most important things about discovery search is to use the filters. And there are filters that will let you choose print books, let you choose ebooks, let you choose articles, etc. going to go back to, actually, I'll just click here to go to the Discovery search, which is off of our library homepage, but when you click it here in the guide, it is just a simple basic search, kind of like a Google search. And I will just put in a generic topic, okay, in here, and we'll just do a quick look at Discovery search. So Discovery begins with telling you that you're looking at libraries worldwide. So if you look over on the left, you're going to see filters. First filter is you want to do Trevecca. So you want to reduce this number to only look at Trevecca holdings, okay? Then you see format options. So here's where you could choose article or you could choose book. And if you choose book, you have the choice to choose ebooks or print books. So being an online student, you can limit to ebooks, and you're able to click the button that says view ebook and it opens the ebook for you. You can continue to narrow this down by publication year. So if you wanted only ebooks in the last 5 years, you can do that if that makes a difference to your study or your research that you're doing. So to limit by articles, we are going to just simply, you would click here. Actually, we're going to go up and we're going to get rid of the ebook limiter or filter, and we'll choose articles. And now you'll see articles here, and it will tell you if it's peer reviewed, etc. You can continue to narrow this by date. Currently, it's the last 5 years. You can also choose by database. So you could go to a specific database and see which database might be helpful. Here's the kicker or thing, the biggest thing for you to remember is that when you look at articles in Discovery, they are not complete. In other words, they're only a tiny portion of the articles we have available. So how do you get to those articles? Well, you get to those articles by going up here under Resources and looking at our database list. Before I leave this page, I want to quickly let you see that there is a chat option here. So if you're in Discovery and you don't understand or you're not finding what you're looking, you can initiate a chat. These floating chat icons are the way to do that. Okay, to get to the databases, go up here under Resources, click Database List, and this is the A to Z list of all the databases we have. So you're looking at the A's, and then on the right side are what we call popular. So they are databases that are used quite often. You're a psychology student, you can go under subject here, and you'll see psychology listed as a subject heading, and there are specific psychology databases that you have access to, and you can click on and go straight to. So you could jump into psych articles, psych info, etc. If you go, and I will just go back to the A to Z homepage. When you just are looking for something broad, something general, you can go into Academic Search Ultimate. That will that'll pick up articles for you. We can put our same topic in here. I must spell this right. And click search. In Academic Search Ultimate, you are looking at different types of formats. So it's important that one, if you're looking for journals, you use the filters, which are on the left again. Choose peer reviewed. Use your date range slider and choose whatever, the last 5, 10 years, whatever it is you want. And then you can continue to narrow by subject, by publisher, by language. You could, for whatever reason, if you were only interested in the United States or another country, you can click geography and you can see, okay, this is only articles written about Britain or South Africa or India. That is just an option for you. You can, when you go under subject, you can choose interesting options there, huh? You can choose a different subject. You can also do that by publication. So you could look at a specific journal if you wanted to browse that journal. Anyway, so I also notice in the databases, all our databases have the chat availability. So you can execute a chat here if you're lost in the database and you're not finding what you're looking for. We can help you with that. Okay. Google Scholar. I'm going to go back up here to your research guide. This is Psychology Online, where we talked about articles and journals in the PowerPoint. They're also listed here. There's a list by psychology article or databases. So these replicate what you saw. There's information about specifically using psych articles. And then what do you do if you have no text? That is always helpful. Sometimes you run into things that there is no text. But now you see Google Scholar listed here. Google Scholar is a tremendous database. It's very useful for you, but use it to its fullest extent by clicking here, link to results, and set your Google Scholar settings to link into Trevecca's holdings. And these are the steps to do that. There are some limiters in Google Scholar, but not many. Never pay for a full text article in Google Scholar if you cannot find it available. Instead, use the interlibrary loan, and you see that link here as well on your research guide. APA 7 is also part of your research guide. So here's all kinds of assistance for APA 7. You will see that there are some examples that you've got. When you go to the online guides, there's a link to the APA style blog right here, the OWL at Purdue. All of this is helpful for you to understand APA. Notice there's a chat here. So once again, you can initiate a chat with the librarian if you need to. Getting help. I think I've mentioned this just briefly, but getting help, we try to make it as accessible as possible. So you can initiate a chat. You've seen them in different places on the library resources. You can schedule a meeting with a librarian. And when you click this welcome here, there is a link here to schedule a meeting. And this meeting, let me just go to it, is not necessarily with me. If you are crunched on time and I don't have availability, any of our librarians can help you. So you can do a no preference and choose the time of day that you're looking for. Email us. So you can email us library@trevecca.edu. That's great for if it's, midnight or 1 a.m. and you need a question. We'll get it first thing in the morning and respond. You also can text us, and that comes through the chat service, the texting does. So there's lots of ways to get assistance. You'll see this slide is replicated on this page a little bit differently. I don't know why my head is so big there. But you can call, text, email, or meet with a librarian. So we are looking forward to working with you in this program and want you to know you have great support from the library in terms of resources and just helping you understand how to use those. All right. Let me know, please, if you have questions.